Hello and welcome back to this farewell tour for TSW5 as TSW6 approaches closer. It's closer to you than time I'm actually recording this. Anyway, because I'm doing this on the site. So it's still got to come down for, to be honest, any announcements happen. Honk to your tip. Everything should be set up in theory. Apart from that. Oh, there's one of those anyway. You're all set up. Lights ain't on there. Should be on. Oh, don't need cab lights. Apparently I've never touched them before. Oh right, this had the problem. I had the crash, didn't I? Yeah. Backside of these were held by RFB. Oh, stop in a minute. No, just Frankfurt. Frankfurt Main. I guess, take it we're not going the whole way into Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. No, we're not. We're only going as far as the outside part of the station, so we're not going the whole way. But it will count. But this is going to be the Frankfurt, the Fulda, or the Kazakhstan run of the farewell tour. Maybe we've got the West Coast Main Line itself as well as done, and there's a lot of others to do. Well, we have got a green signal. Stingon from Angalanga. That's all. Anyway. Actually, that can go the whole whack up. Let's go down. So, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to take... Although I see one. I'm not going to use the screenshot from this one. I will just grab a cheeky one of those for the thing, because just to help this route out a bit. Because it's probably a good thing that we're not going into Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, because of how bad the actual game is in terms of lag. So, like in the West Coast Main Line one, it's not been the 26th of August for me. So you probably know more than me by this point of time. Time, as it were. You would know more than me while this is being recorded. And I'm trying to be more quiet than normal. Deliberately. So, after this, I'll get straight into the next one as well. Not today, anyway. But we have got the one and only San Bernardino for the last one of the base released routes. Then we've obviously got the DLC for the both routes, which is the Flux-Terrain of Vectolon and the 319 Pendolino. One other reason why I'm not going to bother with doing the screenshot is just make sure we get there. Because if you don't know, it's known I can only record for 1 hour. I will say that I hope TSW6 is going to be much more better optimised than what this is at the moment. Because it's quite horrendously bad. If you are curious, I'm doing this on the day, recording this on the day when Trains and Metal Driver, aka Paul, is at the Swanage Railway. Just so you know when I'm doing it as well. And if I haven't done so already, I've probably also met Paul. As well, it's like there's future me coming out with things. Anyway, goodbye RFB, straight to simply very quickly. I'm going to utilise the RFB while we've got RFB and power. Because it will be going very quickly. You will get the blurry textures at some point. That was a random guessing time point of the RFB to table them. And we've still got the ratio as hillage side of things. I don't know if I will keep that or keep it as the percentage for TSW6 anyway. It'll probably stay on this one. So as in theory, I'll be releasing these probably after the 26th. Starting to release them anyway. Or try and get them so the release is just before TSW6 release. But I am trying to get at least a decent number of recording done before I do actually release these. So yeah. So hopefully I have done that. So I need to, as it were, pull my finger out and get on with it. Because there's at least 19 or so parts to go. So yeah. So after this you may want, no? Well, like I said, it's San Bernardino, then the 390, and then we're going to the Fractalon. Most of these will be timetable mode, most likely. And not the time, so no it is. Although I suppose I could do one. And while I'm here, touch wood, so we don't crash. In theory, we should see the flux train going in the opposite direction. I'm not doing the gameplay packs if anyone is curious on that one, but I may run the timetable, or timetables, depending on the route. But there, on that one. There's been a cave in that tunnel. Anyway, like I'm not going to use the outside camera that much either on this, once again, just in case the crashing happens. Case that will do it, and also on this route as well is probably better off just using the classic rover and not dynamic. Plus and then also when it comes to liveries on this route, it will only be the Vectron that will show up with liveries on. In theory that is just the rail ball Vectron, not like the flux train won't and the red one won't, it will just be rail ball. So while we're here, I'm going to say don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at, hit the notification button, and that's a livery going past. That's not making much money because they're empty. That's an empty intermodal one, that. So I'm surprising that didn't actually cause any lag, but quite bad lag anyway, I should say. One thing I will actually say, if you want to know how you can fix the blurry text bug as it were, it's a bug, not really, it's the thing that the memory does. But you've got the option of saving and then reloading. It will actually clear the bugs. I'll keep calling it a bug. It's not like a bug. Yeah, but the blurry textures, it will fix that problem. If you are curious, if you haven't done that, if you haven't tried that. And just to point out, it doesn't do much to the running the game quality and stuff, but it does work as a temporary sort of fix. It does have that small opportunity of it coming back, but on this I'm not going to be doing that. It will just be straight through, so we will probably get it as well. So yeah, he's doing the screams on there. Let's have some cologne hounds. There we go. So we've got the basic version of the Ebola working on this one with G&T. It will only work with G&T. It won't just do normal PZB, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but oh well. So if you want to try and drive this upless, you've got some basic in-cab knowledge at least. I wonder why these tunnels which are around here are split up like this. If anyone knows, feel free to comment down below and actually say, because I don't know. My door keeps opening and shutting on its own accord. And I've just noticed my calendar is still in July. But it's the 17th of August. 17 days late. Oh well. So as far as I know, we are running to time. Someone's nicked the tunnel. Thank you. That's a random bug, I've never seen that before. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the videos of my predictions to see if I was accurate or not, and that for the routes and now the features as well, which I can't remember if I had done in the previous one. But at the same time, don't forget the video of what I would like to see come to TS as well, for routes as well. And I might as well just say the predictions for features are things which I'd like to see come mostly as well, to be fair. But so yeah. Hello G&T. Past the signals, I've actually got a white cross on them. Definitely gonna have to brake because that's flashing. And also the 120. I'm actually surprised the temperatures haven't gone blurred yet. Red ahead. Something about the driving on this route is that you've got a signal to put up with when you're driving one of these surfaces. And I have to admit, I do actually find that fun. There's not many surfaces which you can say you have this problem. It's a shame there's not a distance signal for you. What are we looking at? Shush, Zifa. Cleared. This is one other reason why you don't bat shit with constantly keeping the throttle up full power the whole time and keeping yourself on the limit the whole time. Whereas you will end up stopping. But at least you know you're pretty much on time. Back up to 140 we can go. The only problem is going quicker. We can catch up a lot more. There it is. Is that the rail ball? Yep. We're chasing the flux train, don't mind us. Live like a ton. And with us having enhanced speeds, we'll catch up to it. A lot more. This is the base timetable, if anyone's interested. This ain't the timetable of the BR 111 or the Expert 101 in. That was some bad lag, that went red. This will be an interesting route when it comes to how bad the lag is for it. In 6 anyway. So I do hope whatever was announced in TSW6, because I don't know, because I'm obviously doing this one way beforehand. Like you should know, I'm not an ambassador, so I have not got a clue what's coming up, and that includes I'm not. That's a close signal. Anything like an you have to brake hard on that. Oh, I've done that. Put me down in shame, but at least you know you're not going to catch that stifling unit up. Let me just do that and just make it stop. We all do it. Come on, pal. Thank you. I will be keeping it up to max power now. See, we all do it.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
So like I said, we caught up to that stifling effect on them. Then I completely missed out. No, we should have not gone over 85, but oh well. So it's time to keep it power for a bit because we're going to go very late. And like, I can only record for an hour. If we're not there within an hour, that's when this will end before that. So as I do this, I still got 166 run, haven't I? To do with on the one more run with that. I'll try and get that done as well before 6 comes out. Because it will be something that I need to do. At least finish that off, then I won't move on to the SD40, I think it. I know I said I wasn't doing. Good. There's a little flyby for you. One thing about this map is that is beautiful. It is a very nice route. It's just a shame that it's poorly optimised. Which is just honestly true. It's just a shame that it isn't optimised that well. Because it is one of the best German routes. I'm going to say it. If it wasn't because of how bad the lag is, it's better than the back of the Dresden, to be honest. And the Vecca Dresden is a very good route. Which you wouldn't think has came out about 4 years ago now. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, because the Bakerloo Sam Batch grade on console. And Schnellfaustelecker has now been out for 5 years. So I think it's been out for about 4 years now. Obviously, it's had the upgrade to TSW4 anyway, but yeah. But it's still taking the rush hour, TSW2 rush hour route, technically. Once again, it's just how beautiful this route is. It's like the Dutch route was also quite beautiful. That's probably doing Gondelen, just in case there's obviously a Dutch route in the SW6. which I can't see personally. Like a couple of us probably have actually said that they can't see it for the reasons that I said. I might as well just say it, but which one will be your favourite? Suckers to to people that haven't got G&T, they have to go slow. Have to go down to 140. While we get stay at 160. Say this route's had probably since the first and second batches of optimization they've done, this route has gotten smoother, but there definitely is still a lot of improvements that can be done, and it's just a pain you have to wait until TSW6 for that. But I have seen once again people saying, oh, why is the last gen still on? Spoiler warning, they're actually testing the optimizations on last gen. So for TSW6, so which is probably a good thing, that if they're testing out and knows that it can get those smoother, it will do us perfect on the PS on Gen 9 as well. Yes, I find it strange, but that they didn't ditch, but there. And yes, I'm having a cup of tea. I think I'll coast from there for a little bit. 9.858, and we're slowly catching up to the 140. That should do it to us, I think. A lot more brake will be required. Of course it's changed to clear, but we can't go anywhere faster than 85. But they will just do that. Well, we've got back up to it again. That's why I didn't clear. There we go. Because especially when it comes to optimization, I wonder how TSW6 will fare for optimization. Because let's be fair, this has been a bit of a rubbish show on that side of things. G&T has left the building. B is easy once you get used to it. Even I'm used to it. Like, you know about all my videos, I just drive with it on. And I threw myself in the deep end without really knowing what I was doing. On rapid transit. All those years ago on Train Sim 2020. Train Sim World 1, 2020, depending on what you want to call it. With rapid transit, Rüziger Nord, Hamsterlacker Rheinwall, Austin, to name them. And in some sense, that's when I started trying to learn the American stuff as well on NEC New York. Rest in peace for that route, because that route's obviously now it's technically still in the game because because the New York pen they used is actually what's in Long Island even commute. Long Island commuter is the exact model from that route. It's just a shame that they couldn't find a way of getting that route over. So I do hope, obviously, if they've announced it in the direct or not, about put it into the corridor, because that is a shame for that route, because it's also a decent route. Shows its age, but it's decent. That sounded weird. Well, at least we got some 200 coming up. Sifa TUT. Because I will admit, if this game was optimised a lot better, especially for this route, I'm going to have to admit it, but I would actually try and learn this route hudless. Because it is, like I said, a glorious route. And if anyone wants a tip on how to, if you want to try to do hudless runs on routes and stuff and learn routes, I'm going to say this, but the easiest runs to start with are non-stopping runs like this, or freight. But I'd ultimately say if you're going to do hudless, learn the safety systems, because it'll make your life so much more fun and immersive. Otherwise it'd be. And every so often, you don't have to touch any controls for a while. And also remember, if you want to have the train drive itself, use RFB. But I will admit, go and watch people on YouTube as well. And I'm talking about real drivers on this one as well, especially across Germany. There's a ICE and an IC driver that does runs, and there are some runs which he's done that are in TSW as well. Hamstöcker, Ryan War being one of them. And I think he's done Frankfurt Fulda as well, actually. On an IC as well, and drove the IC DB4 146s as well. But there are others that are available. I'm going to allow like the coast to slide itself down, because we seem to catch up. We're catching up to the service in front a little bit. Once again, we're catching up to it. We won't be able to pass it either, because I think they sold directly on the same service as what we're doing, stopping at Frankfurt Main. Yeah, breaking itself, we shouldn't be letting it break itself, but oh well. Thing like he's done Kessel Wurzburg as well, I think. And you actually see technically how to drive a train properly. Like one of them, not letting the RFB drive take your speed down. And at the same time, if it's got a dynamic brake, the dynamic brake over the actual train brake, which I do attempt to do. My door keeps opening and shutting. That looks perfect. We have got 160 coming up. So almost, you can almost let that coast, but it won't work. I highly guarantee it. I haven't got a clue why it just tried to shoot me down like that then. That's why. RFB's turning itself off at the same time. But the main thing is, we don't have to worry. And I'm just going to allow the train to coast down to 110. Or at least for a little while. We keep catching up to that flipping vector one. Go on RFB. Turn yourself off for temporary. Shut up. Some very awful lag. That's evil. That's evil. It turns it on and off itself off. LZB turns off as you come up to a red signal. That's evil. Especially when you can't see it. It's around here somewhere. That must be ours there. I'm not gonna release. Oh, I wonder what's parked up in the depot. I'm just going to have 110. What have we actually got parked up? We've got 103 parked up. Glitchy carriages in the background. Oh no, it's a unit. They're all glitchy because of the memory. As I've suggested, there's the blood. This route's probably the worst one for it now. Oh, 182 parked up over. I think that the 182s might have liveries on as well. And actually the 1116s if they show up. Because I know they do. Through possibly one of the worst areas of lag that you will get in the route. Apart from Frankfurt Hadbahnhof. So for the day that I'm doing this, I'm only doing one video, recording this, and then I'm moving on to a different game, which I don't know what I'm going to play. Because I will just say this while I'm here. But does anyone want to see a bit of a Parkitect series, as it were, in Sandbox? Feel free to comment down below. I know this is probably the wrong thing to look at on that one, but we might as well ask. Because you don't get anywhere without asking. Not the geek. Like I said, the way you can fix this, see, better off going the opposite direction with all the blurriness, save and then load. It will clear it. And I'm not kidding. So don't forget, next one will be San Bernardino, with probably the MP36 or the F125. It won't be the F59 because the F59 will get its own run. And for video, it will be the first time it's in a video. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to check out the live stream that I've did a couple of weeks ago. I actually used it for the first time. And make the obviously these farewell videos will have me gabbing on the background a lot. I might not bother with the 390 or Cardiff, and perhaps a little bit Span as well, and the 170s. Just to try and get them out a bit quicker. And I will admit, none of these videos will be sent to go pretty much scheduled to go live in time wise until the Dove Direct stream for me. It would have happened a lot before, after you'd have seen it already. I haven't done. You'll know when if I've seen it, because I'll be talking about it. And that includes all the other games they will announce, because they said that. Like, it's an Airbus or something. An Airbus they got licensed or something. Surprising they have to get the licensing for a model like that. But they don't have to do it for all trains technically. It's the license. Yeah, they only need full licensing. It's only to get that. Pretty much. And nothing else. I'm not trusting what my controller currently says for the next signal. That's bad. I don't usually use the controller but for the signals, but I didn't trust that it saying yellow. Check on. Because you may know that I still haven't got Frankfurt S-Bahn or the mild May. The Thomas in London, Brighton and South Coast Railway livery, and at the same time I haven't got the Expert 101 for Kessel-Rosberg. I will pick those up in TSW6. It's just to help with downloads by this point. Hello, G&T. So yeah, I'm down to 130 before it wants me to be. Anyway, I should be in theory right thinking that the flux time should stop at Frankfurt Main as well. We're not due in for another 10 minutes. Well, that doesn't have a signal on it. That should have gave me a PZB then. Please don't spad, please don't spad, please don't spad, please don't spad. Well, I'm definitely not going to spad now. Anyway. And at least I'm not stopping like the shed. Like I was with the shed one, which I've done. Well, he stopped at overhead signal as well. So are you. Okay, then what time are you due off? You're at stop signal as well. Stop signal. Which one of these is off path? Stop signal. You're at stop signal as well. Very interesting. We're early. And that's like, and we're not just early. We're in a bit of a jam. Jam up because nothing can get into the main station at Frankfurt. Because I wish on here it stated which starting signal, not signal, platform they wanted. So which one's next to me, if I wonder? Because you're the one that's probably in the way. Very peculiar. You wouldn't get this if it was if I was doing non-commentary. There must be an AI's train somewhere off path. Frankfurt's empty as well. That's but you're getting in, aren't you? Yeah. Because you're at a stop signal as well. I'm starting to think it might be you that's actually off path. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Anyway, but yeah, we're stuck here. Because driving this is fun. And I don't mind fast trains, I like semi-fast. Pissed, I think, pissed, obviously silent coach. P-I something N something, I don't know what that actually says because it's blurred. It's a shame really, because there's a picture there which is blurred out as well. Let's have another check on Frankfurt, shall we? So it's either the one that stopped at the red signal that's causing the issue going into Frankfurt, or it's the ice 1 that's already out causing problems. Because there's no other trains around, that's what I'm trying to worry about, that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, we've got parked up here, what you? Next service emptied the depot. No, you. If any of these are saying off path, no. You are not a service at all. Likewise are you. Nope, 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 nope. 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 I'm saying it's you. If you're wondering how to sort this problem out, it's called remove train. Get started. So hopefully that has removed. Yeah, it was him that was off path. I've never actually counted this problem on this map, as a train randomly spawns out of a tunnel. Most likely in one of the S-Bahn services. So this is going to be a very slow process. That's why we haven't seen many trains go the other way. So we've got, what was it? We've got another ICE behind us, which is Ice 1. I wonder what that problem was. Because like I said, I've not seen that on this route before. The AI getting now a little bit of a, what's gone wrong here? Because it didn't, especially because it didn't actually state it was off path. That's better. Frankfurt looks like it's going to start filling up again now. That was interesting. I've got 5 minutes to go before I can't continue. I'm so tempted to sneak a couple of these out as well. The most annoying thing is now they are starting to move, so we will start to get someone. You know what? I'm going to remove another train. Did I remove it, or did I just cancel that? No, I removed the path from it, you dimwit. Alright, that should hopefully... Oh, lag. So what are you waiting on for now? Oh, you're 101 as well. Unless you're waiting for that platform to come clear. Yeah, you are. So, once again, don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button, just in case this video will just abruptly end. I will start an outro now, taking it for myself. And so, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. We'll see how far we can get. But yeah, I've had to kick a couple of the AI out to get this moving, but... Right, you're off, good. Vecti's off as well. Well, in theory, we should be getting that soon. Hopefully I'm not going to start on a roll, but up we go. Anyway, I've got pins and needles in my hand now while I'm doing this as well. That's not fun. And I've left this tea long enough, it's cold.
Zugbeeinflussung.
There you go, it does happen on this route. Those problems. Well, I've got 2 minutes to go 3.5 miles. Kilometres, I mean. Signal is still red. Please tell me you've not gone to the platform I want to go at. I'm just going to call it that. So we do get to see some S-Bar, but right, that has cleared itself. So like I said, I haven't got that long left. So don't forget the like button and hit that subscribe button. Right, yeah, I'm cheating with the HUD. 1 minute. Oh yes, like I said, you're going into the platform I want. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. That won't be going fast, will it? A little bit pointless for that flashing for speed limit that ain't coming up on me. So that should keep me going. Please tell me you're not going to be there for long. Because you're stopped at installation.